Damn it, I gotta change up that intro. I keep on forgetting about that.
What's wrong with the
I'll work
intro?
on it.
Okay.
I'll work on it.
Good evening, everyone. This is the live 3 a.m. ITC Sessions with Rob Hernandez and Joshua Sean. I am Joshua. That is Rob. Welcome to our international listeners from around the world. We are streaming live from Los Angeles on Live Paranormal and Pair Awakening social media affiliates. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm the Mexican Howard Stern, and we have the white boy Robin Quivers.
Is that the intro that's going to stick? I guess it is kind of fitting.
Yeah, kind of.
I do keep you in line, so it works.
Yeah, just wait till I start coming in a little too hot tonight.
Oh, well, I'll be ready.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Are you ever ready when I come in too hot?
I'll do my best. I'll do my best for everyone out there, too. Everyone listening. Hi, Amanda, Dawn, Vitrina, Roland, Lindsay. All right.
Yeah, hopefully there's not too many damn Mexican parties going on tonight.
Is that the issue tonight, Rob? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we might get copyright strikes for freaking background ambient sound coming from parties upon, from the ether. Who knows?
Right. Oh, hi, Suzette. How are you? And it looks like under the name Oscar M, that is my cousin, or rather big sister Marie.
Hi, Marie.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Marie. Welcome to the family, and everyone, if you can, please welcome her. Marie and I have been working together for years to attempt communication with her deceased fiance, Brian, and I've mentioned that on the Wednesday show. We've had, again, although we can't prove anything, we do feel we've had tremendous success hearing his name and his voice and back and forth communication. And we have years of documentation with that recorded. And I finally got Marie on the show tonight, so please welcome her. And Rob, how are you? Your sinuses sound pretty good.
Yeah, I'm fucking so much better.
That's a way to describe how much better you are, to use an adjective like that.
Yeah, no more hacking. Yeah. So because of all of that crap, yeah, I didn't make it out to Hawaii. So
no, listen, when you have a sinus infection, the last thing you want to do is get on a plane and, going to a place like Hawaii with a sinus infection. I mean, I don't know how much you're going to be able to enjoy. Maybe the fresh air, change of pace would do something for you, but I totally get it. I'd probably just, stay in the shower with steam till it goes away, which is pretty much what you did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe.
Hey, Janice, Sandy.
Maybe my final resting place, well, not resting place like rest in peace, but my final destination would be maybe Ohio. Who knows?
Ohio, Tennessee.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, exactly. No,
somewhere in Canada.
I think Ohio. That way I'm in the backyard of a bunch of other crap.
New Jersey. Bermuda. Who knows?
Who knows?
As long as you have high-speed internet so we can do the show.
Yep. Lindsay says Ohio is boring.
Hey, Deb, how are you? So usually what we do, if you are new here or you are our ghost watchers, and Rob and I love you ghost watchers, even if you don't comment, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Usually around the top of the hour, we will start a session or shortly after. And we usually give about 15 minutes or so for everyone to come in, as we say, hang up the coats, grab a seat, and then we'll get started.
Take a bong rip, do whatever you got to do.
In Rob's case, I guess that's whatever you need to do to get into the zone and focus. then whatever suits you best.
Exactly.
Sandy, Vitrina. Yeah. Hi, Tracy. How are you? New Hampshire. Thank you for joining us so late, Tracy.
Yeah, Vitrina is also saying Ohio's very, very boring.
I haven't been. But isn't Cedar Point, Ohio? I mean, isn't that roller coaster capital of the world? Isn't it?
Yeah,
it's Ohio, Point. Right?
Yeah.
I really want to go there. I want to ride Steel Vengeance.
I would like to go there. The only place, I went to Mansfield to
Lindsay.
OSR, and a couple other places there in Mansfield. There's some pretty cool haunted locations there in Mansfield. Then went to some places in Cleveland that were, yeah, kind of sketchy, but you know, Cleveland's Cleveland.
Oh, sorry, Tracy. Yeah, Cedar Point, Suzette. I want to go there in the worst way. Some of the most impressive roller coasters in the world. Although our home park, Rob and I, our home park is Six Flags Magic Mountain, so we have some really
Yeah.
good rides there. But still, Cedar Point. I mean, how can you? It's a
Nah, you
bucket
know
list
what?
location.
It'd be so much fun to go to Six Flags. I haven't been in a while.
Yeah, got to go.
Yeah, Goliath is probably one of my favorite.
Oh, they got you have to ride Rocky Mountain Construction's Twisted Colossus. You will love it.
No,
Nothing.
Twisted Colossus is amazing.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? That
It's
iBox
amazing.
track is amazing.
Yeah.
Hey Ben, how are you? All right.
What's up, Ben?
So yeah, we'll get started in just a few minutes here. We like to give a
Oh yeah,
15
and I
minute
got a
buffer period.
surprise for you guys tonight, so I'm not gonna just.
Rob has a
I'm not
surprise
gonna
for
say
us.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, Amanda. Yeah.
I'm just gonna fire it up.
Are you starting right now?
No, in a
Oh, I
few
see.
minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Six Flags is a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah, I was expecting Kanga here pretty soon. Oh, Kings Island, Ohio. Of
Oh
course,
yeah, Kings
Suzette.
Island.
Yeah, of course. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list as well. I want to go to Silver Dollar City, Dollywood. There's a lot of amusement parks. Kennywood, Hershey Park, a lot of great.
Actually, yeah, Pigeon Forge is a really cool place.
Right.
Same with Gatlinburg. It's a lot of fun.
Janice. Kanga, yeah, we were waiting for you. You know what? I can't officially hand out a tardy slip. It's not past the top of the hour, so
Oh
you're
no,
okay.
we'll
You're
we'll throw
okay.
one at we'll
You're
throw
okay.
one at Carl once he gets here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If Carl's late, of course. Hey Michelle, how are you?
Kinga's behind the ruse jumped out of her pouch.
No, I haven't been to Seattle, and I definitely want to go, Janice.
Yeah,
I
I've never been to
I
Seattle
am
either.
not well traveled, but I have a lot of places I want to go. Yeah, Ben, we were just talking about Cedar Point. Absolutely have to get there. Huge roller coaster fan. Hey, Julie. Cool.
Yeah, I got to. There's a lot of places in Ohio I want to check out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny because Eric freaking took me to
Oh,
like this
Knobles,
abandoned.
yes, yes.
Eric took me to this abandoned uh, uh, amusement park.
Mhm.
Dude, I thought we were gonna get shot.
Where?
It was
What
somewhere in
state?
Ohio. In Ohio.
An abandoned
Um,
amusement.
yeah, we were. It was on the way back to
Oh,
Cleveland because we were driving from Mansfield to Cleveland, and he took me on this detour. Dude,
urban
and I
exploring,
swear,
right?
yeah, and it was like in the middle of like these homes, and it was like in the freaking middle of like nowhere. There's like no trespassing signs everywhere, and we're like walking through like deep brush, and I was like, oh shit. Yep, exactly. It was in Aurora.
Yeah, I want to go to Knobles, Sandy.
Oh, it used to be a Six Flags. Yeah, it was crazy. Um, I thought we were gonna get shot. I swear, some freaking hillbilly was gonna come out and shoot us.
Eric goes to some pretty legit places. I mean, yeah, really, really ground zero type places. Yeah, SeaWorld. So many fun places to visit.
Yeah,
Ooh, Suzette spent the
I
night at Mansfield and Waverly Hills.
I was there in Mansfield and the prison for like we are there like for 48 hours straight. Um, think that weekend I was there for like, I don't know, 36 hours or something. Didn't get much sleep, but it was fun.
Oh, Julie, it's an amusement park. Very charming amusement park. Some legendary rides.
Yeah, I guess I got Sandy all riled up.
That's funny.
Oh, really? Cedar Point used to own that? I
Ah,
don't
Legally
know.
Blonde. Wow, it's snowing.
Ben, I'm not sure. Oh, where at Mansfield, at Ohio State Reformatory, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
There was a lot of disembodied voices were captured. Um,
yeah. Phoenix has won a lot of golden ticket awards. It's a legendary ride. Definitely want to go there. I'm only concerned about the roller coasters right now. You're talking
so
about the paranormal.
when we went into, oh my god, I forget his name. We went into the cell where the prisoner lit himself on fire. Um, yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff in there. We did a really we did
Hey,
an
Sylvia.
EVP session in the cell, and it got pretty emotional. It got really emotional.
Laughing at Kanga,
But
not you.
we got a lot of some really cool responses. But it was like I said, the EVP session was very emotional.
We're almost there.
Uh,
Two more
almost there.
minutes or so. Yeah, we get started. What are we starting with first? A
I am
surprise
not.
or? Oh, okay.
So yeah, up in the attic. So check this out. So up in the attic, um, there was a room in the far back in the attic. So we went back there, and um, it's like a narrow passageway, and we saw a shadow person walking through there, and then he kind of passed us, and he hit a chain, and the chain started rattling. Um, and Eric thought I did it, and I was like, "Dude, how can I do it?" And we all saw. I mean, we both saw the shadow go by. Um, and when I turned and faced the camera back that way, the chain was like wiggling, and he thought I bumped it, and I said, "No." I said, "Look where I'm at. There's no way I was able to hit that chain." And yeah, so but yeah, it's kind of cool. That was one of the one areas that was pretty creepy. Um, the trying to think. Um, yeah, there was a couple other places. I think it was the West Wing. I think we had to have it. We're getting a lot of evidence there too. We're hearing a lot of footsteps, and it was like there was somebody that kept on running up and down the stairs, up on the catwalk. And we're the only ones in the prison. There was only three of us, four of us. So we had the whole prison to ourselves. It was Rob, myself, Nikki, Eric, oh, and Steve Dunn. So there was five of us. Yeah, so we're the only five in the prison, um, for those 2 days. It's pretty cool. And um, that weekend they brought in the electric chair, the original electric chair. So yeah, it was kind of cool to see that electric chair. We're the first one to see it, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of crazy. Um, So we're hearing the running up and down the stairs, and it sounded like somebody was pounding on one of the cells, and that's when we're also hearing disembodied voices. So it was really cool. And that all happened like at 4 in the morning, um, on the last night that we were there. We didn't leave the prison, I think, until like 9 in the morning on Sunday. So we're there Friday night, Saturday night, and then we left Sunday. So Friday was kind of a short day, so we were only there for like 6 hours, and then Saturday night and Sunday night we were there for, yeah, literally there for 48 hours. All right, so I'm gonna fire something up. We're gonna do something a little bit different, something that I've been working on, something I haven't run in a while. Josh kind of heard something when I was testing it, something earlier, so I think he might have an idea. Um, all right, let me see. So we'll go ahead and no, Josh isn't talking. Josh, you still there?
Yeah, I haven't gone anywhere. What happened?
Josh is no. Lindsay said that they couldn't hear Josh, but he's
Uh,
sleeping.
since the
I
beginning of
think.
the
I think.
show, you couldn't hear me?
Huh?
Is
No,
it?
no, no,
Oh,
no.
just
It's because he got quiet. I think I
okay.
was just rambling, so he just shut up.
Maybe the mic cut out. I don't know.
No, he.
Hey, Karen.
I think he was on standby just in case. I started coming a little too hot.
Yeah, I was saving my voice because I know what's coming.
All right, so
You know what, Lindsay? It's possible the channel cut out. I don't know. It's very possible.
no, you just weren't talking. You were just sitting there. He's resting. He's just resting
Oh,
his
that's
DJ voice.
that's why Sylvia keeps asking me if my son's okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So the mic has been. There must be something wrong with the channel because I've just. I mean, I haven't been doing anything different. But thank you. Yes, my son and I are much better. He's much better. He was sick. Thank you guys so much for your energy and well wishes. I know.
Josh had to deal with some projectile vomiting, so
Right.
he couldn't come back on camera because he got
Right.
sprayed. So
Yeah, and this drink is just Red Bull with ice, so nothing special, you guys.
no, it's don't let him fool you. He's got some vodka in there too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
All right, so I'm gonna fire something up.
Got to rest that voice, Vitrina.
Yeah, Dawn's got some drinks and she's got some.
Yeah, I don't. Rob, weren't we? Did we go to lunch somewhere? And I think I had one beer with you or half a beer, and I'm like, dude, I'm good. Like,
Yeah, he had one
I
beer.
am. Yeah, there's. If I had any alcohol in this show, I would face plant into the mixer, and then it would
Oh,
feedback, and Rob would have to cut the show because you couldn't. I mean, I'd be past it. It's not good.
just wait till the new show starts up. We're gonna start up a new show. Um, so I'm trying to see if we have any volunteers. I think Dawn said I think she would, but I don't know. It's still in the works. We still got to get all the logistics planned out. And I think if we do, I'll have to have a new studio because yeah, I can't do it in the house. So
Yeah, projectile vomit isn't fun, but he's much better. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It was a
we
scary
can't be.
moment.
I can't be spilling bong water all over my keyboard.
Oh
So
well, okay. Yeah, please don't do that.
all right. So
Oh, happy 21st birthday to Sandy's son.
Happy 21st birthday, Sandy's son. All right, let me see.
Is Rob the new Tommy John? Ben.
uh it's along that that's what it's kind of along that line what the new show is going to be about. It'll be cool though. It's going to be
I
controversial, but
think
it's going to be cool.
my role is to be, how would you say? I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. The show Full House, Danny Tanner, Bob Saget. Like that's more my role in the show, if that makes any sense. I'm going to play Danny Tanner. Now, Rob, I want to tell you about this lesson that you've learned. What have you learned? And sometimes in life, that's going to be more my role.
Yeah, I'm going to be like,
I'm going to have to
oh,
work on that though.
I've learned that this OG Kush is pretty freaking good.
Now, Rob, all right, so let's get started.
All
after
right, let
after that.
me. All right, so let me just make sure.
Suzette, we don't know where Rob's going. We don't know what state he's moving to. Lessons in morality, right?
I'm moving to Cleveland.
It doesn't sound like you are, actually. I don't think that's going to work out.
If I moved to Ohio, that would even make it better. I have to smuggle some stuff in there.
Okay, easy there. Easy there. You're going to be busy working on projects. Okay, I'm caught up on the. I finally got the scroll working on the chat. I don't know about you, Rob. Are you
Yeah, no, I'm
okay?
just about good. But the funny thing is like there's a so it's legal here in California, and the closest shop to me is about 2 minute. It's probably about a 3 minute walk,
No one
literally.
cares.
Just saying. All right, here
No,
we
I
go.
know. I know.
We're starting it up.
Okay.
So when you hear the music or the track, you'll know what this is. We'll let this run for about, I don't know, about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, just trying to get I'm moving stuff around on the screen. That's why this mouse is loud. It says something about the microphone. That's kind of weird because you just said microphone.
I said microphone.
Yeah, you said mic. Yeah, well, when you sent me yeah, message.
Oh, weird.
It may be difficult. What? So did you just say, Rob? So Rob, we don't. Yeah, it said Rob. I can't feel it. Who's here with us? Let's say, where's the girl? That's what it sounded like. Who's looking for help? Who said me? Are you looking for Bruce? Who's Michael? Who said miss you? It's haunted? Who just said Ben again? Who wants to speak with Ben? Ben, are you Sue's son? Who said who cares? Who's that female that whispered Ben? Who's Aiden?
I have the energy.
Who has Aiden? If this is Ben, how did you die? Julie wants to know, Bruce, are you calling her? Stan? All right, I'm going to end this. All right. So that was kind of interesting. So what this is basically it's just a frequency file. We're not using AI at all. Um,
I heard that, Sylvia.
uh, that was weird though because
I like that revision even compared to the newest one you did last time. That's even something different.
well, this is Blu-ray.
Right, but I mean compared to what you showed last time. What we did last time even sounded different than this.
Well, this is 100% Blu-ray. This isn't
Right.
what we were using before last week.
I like the variation though. I like how there's so many different tools in the toolbox.
Yeah.
I like that.
So,
That's
but you
cool.
see how, and this is why I wanted to run Blu-ray this week. Um, I wanted to do two different sessions, but I just wanted to do like a quick test. And with me playing around with Blu-ray, working on it yesterday, working on it today, it's changed. It's changed a lot. Um, and nothing else has changed. So here's the weird thing. So you never know what's going to happen. So basically,
Right.
it's just a file that I play. Um, and then so just when you start trying to channel whatever, then when voices start coming through, it's kind of crazy. And the funny thing is it seeked out Ben
Mhm.
for some reason, and
Right.
it's never seeked out one person before. Um, but here's one thing, and this is I think why I got a little baffled, or I think it set me back a little bit. When the female's voice came through and said "missed you," that was Raina's voice.
Wow.
That's why I took a little step back, and
Right.
that's why I was like, uh, it was yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I got a little quiet and I was trying to really listen in because there was a female voice coming through and it sounded like her and it was coming through and then it went really, really faint. There's still a lot of faint voices coming through um, that they're coming through through as really low whispers.
I
And I'm
heard a
trying to
lot of them,
figure
yeah.
out, yeah, and that's what you and I were talking about. How are we
Right.
going to try to bring out those voices that are coming through really low?
Right.
Because there's something else being said,
Right.
um, and how are we going to extract those really low voices?
But they're clean though. That's what's so nice is tonally they're very clean. They're
Right,
intelligible. They're just very low.
right.
So with a few some secret sauce, some tricks of the trade, we can bring those forward, but they're becoming more prevalent. Before our concern and focus was elsewhere, or yours was, but now we're hearing more of those whispers and those quiet voices. It's very interesting because they do sound like intelligible words. They're just very low in the mix. So they got to be brought
Well,
forward.
yeah, Ben, what we can do is record. I mean, we can record the sessions and then try to extract or try to amplify those low voices with possibly a low pass filter.
Well, a low pass filter won't amplify
Maybe a
them.
high pass filter might.
Well, no, in terms of amplification though,
Yeah, it's
yeah, I
just
feel
really hard. I mean, we
right.
might have to find a plugin or something to do it, but
Well, you want to run it live. That's
but
the
that's yeah,
the
that's
trick
the
of it. Yeah, it's
so
not. It
so
can be
that's
done. It absolutely can be done after the fact. It's doing it live, like
it's
real
doing
time
it live.
processing.
Yeah, it's really hard,
Right.
and we don't know what's going to come through. Sometimes there's nothing. I mean,
Right.
we could run this and nothing comes through. Um, I'm surprised on what did come through. I mean, if you listen to some of the old tests that I did, um, I mean, we were getting a lot of things, but um, and it would come in waves. It
Right.
does come in waves.
Right.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Yeah. So Ben, a low pass filter would essentially pass uh, the fundamental frequencies below a certain kilohertz. So let's
Yeah,
say 16 kilohertz, 17 kilohertz. So it might get rid of some top end frequency and noise, but it wouldn't necessarily amplify the voices so much. We're looking at there's ways to different ways to do it, but the goal is to do it through real time processing so that it's getting live to you to your ears with those voices amplified. So that's the trick is so that those modifications don't cause latency or lag, which would be very undesirable in this situation.
exactly. So, is the
Right,
mic set
Vitrina.
down
Right.
besides the no,
Well,
it's just it's doing a line input.
right,
It's not
line
mic,
input.
it's just a line input. I am gonna do another setup where I am gonna have um a condenser mic. I don't have that set up yet.
Right.
So right now it's just I'm pulling it through how I did before, where I had an audio stack. Now Josh has my audio stack.
Right. It's here. It's here.
um, so, and the reason being because I tried it without an audio stack originally. Um, I tried it with the audio stack. Now I'm trying it without it again. Um, but it's funny that deep voice always comes through, no matter what. And it was funny how they kept on asking for the child too. They were asking for the little girl a couple of times, but I don't know. I mean, this is voice. I mean, calling names um, with Aiden and was it Aiden? I believe so. I think so. But and then Ben. Um, it's kind of crazy.
Right, Christina. Yeah, were they was that our Ben that's being addressed? I heard that as a question, and a few people mentioned that they had close relationships with a Ben in their life. So I don't know.
Yeah, and the deep voice kept on asking for help.
Right.
And then I said, I know that they said my name and with a message after my name. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think I'm just like kind of set back still with what came through.
Right.
Um, kind of shook me up a little bit.
I thought I heard the name Brian too as well. I don't know if Maria. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I do believe I heard that once faintly.
Right.
I thought that was interesting. Okay, Ben.
Wow. So yeah, it was kind
Okay.
of interesting. Um,
No, and you
yeah,
know what? Yeah, go ahead.
no, I might just have to use my PC and put this stop using this MacBook and just run stuff off my PC. Um,
Hi,
I could do
Kim.
a little
Thank you
bit
for
more.
joining us. Sorry, Rob. Go ahead. I was welcoming Kim to the chat. Go ahead.
Hey Kim. No, I was just saying I probably should run my PC opposed to this MacBook, especially when I'm doing Blu-ray, because I could probably. I do have some audio capture software. I can capture it
Right.
and maybe filter it just for a review, um, for review purposes.
Right. It's a good
Maybe
idea.
we could do that, and then that way we can filter it and then do some highlights for the Wednesday show. Maybe
Yeah. We were talking about that. I'd like to review some of
I
that.
think that might be. I mean, it just was an afterthought.
Well,
I think it would be a good idea.
and I believe with this new update of Restream, something updated, and it looks like in the future it's possible I might be able to share my screen. So if I have notes in terms, when I get a chance to lecture again, I could share my screen and show my notes. It might be a little bit easier than holding up flashcards. Remember, I used to write out flashcards. Should probably move forward with technology and start sharing my screen.
So Deb has a
Are we
question.
hearing what we are? Wait, Deb says, Rob, why are we hearing what we are? Do you and Josh think? What?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Deb. I'm trying to. Are you speaking in code? Are you okay?
Marie says Brian always shows up,
Yeah, Brian shows up everywhere. We've been doing sessions for years, concentrating
but we
our
did hear
intent and
Brian's
energy.
name.
Right.
Brian's
So,
name did come through.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Marie's not surprised. No, Deb, I want to understand your question. And I could be the one misreading it. So I'm also laughing at myself. But, Rob, why are we hearing what we.
Why do you think it's coming through? I think it's because of
That was Ben's idea. Ben recommended that a while ago to recap a lot of the Saturday show. Thank you for that, Ben.
yeah.
Good advice.
Oh, what she said. What do you guys think about what we're hearing?
What do you guys think about what we are hearing, please? Deb, before I say anything on record, I have my personal opinions right now about it. I definitely have personal opinions about it, but before I say anything, I want to think about it a little while longer. But I do have
Um,
opinions, and I will share them at some point.
so
But Rob is closer to the.
this idea came through a long time ago. I mean, it wasn't even an idea. It was given. It was something that I was given messages on what to do. Um, and it was funny because I've been playing around with frequency for a long time. I've tried AI. AI, it's okay. Doesn't have the same effect. I think the AI puts a lot of false positives into some of the things that are being heard. When I was playing, because I played around with AI for a while,
Right.
so it tries to filter out a lot of the background noise. That's what AI is designed to do. So it's gonna filter. It's gonna allow things to come through that it's thinking what's being said. So trying to filter out all the background noise is what AI is designed to do. So if there's, let's say there's, it's almost like when you're driving down the road and your phone is breaking up. It's going to try to piece together sentences that it thinks that makes sense.
Like a codec,
Yeah, like a codec.
like a specific codec.
So, so let's say you say um, cat, but you really said bat. it's going to put the word cat in there. So some things aren't going to make sense.
Right.
And that's what codecs do. That what it does is it tries to fill in the gaps.
Right.
Yeah, Crisp is one. Another one is NVIDIA has their own also. So if you run an NVIDIA graphics card like a 3060, 3080, 3070, any type of NVIDIA card, an RTX card, you can run the NVIDIA AI software. I think it does a lot better job than Crisp does.
Uh,
Um, no, go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry, Rob. I didn't want to cut you off.
No, so but I think the RTX software or the NVIDIA software works a lot better than Crisp does.
Uh,
If you needed to run AI software,
are you done?
no, go for it.
Deb asks, could virtual reality technology be another level going forward? You know what's interesting, Deb? I've had this theory for a while, and I've kicked it around with a lot of people. I have some friends that develop video games, and they have explained paranormal experiences while they are coding video games. I mean, these are people that work for EA. They're not. This isn't in the garage basement. I mean, they're working with professional tools. They're working on professional teams, and they've recorded paranormal situations with NPCs or non-playable characters that are doing things when they shouldn't be. And it's not, they're on a professional level where it's not a joke. No one's playing a prank on someone where someone snuck in some code and playing a prank on someone else. Ha ha ha. I mean, they're under strict deadlines. And they've had serious encounters where they've reported paranormal situations within video games. I'd imagine that would extend to virtual reality. So I'm excited. I'm hoping one of my friends will come onto the show and discuss this. He's had some unusual situations when coding games.
Yeah. So, like using a transcriber. Okay, so transcribers, it's almost the same thing. So, what people do on this show is,
Oh,
um,
cool.
so transcribers are like using closed captions.
Right.
Um, so, if you turn on closed captions during the broadcast, the closed captions will try to decode what's being said during these sessions. Um,
Hey, Carl, how are you?
so it's the same. It's the same type of deal. So yeah, using a transcriber has been done for a while now.
Oh, sure, Carl, sure. We can talk about it after I write up your tardy slip here. Let's see. 45 minutes late. Oof. Okay. All right. Ready for the next session.
So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to, yeah, but Parasense, the Connect. We've talked about the Connect and SLS cameras a lot. It's like anything else. I mean, it's flawed software, so you just have to be careful. You can do the same thing with the cell phone. You can go get the GhostTube app. You can use Snapchat with a filter. It'll do the same thing. So the way that those devices work is they will use textures. It might see like a grid on the wall. If you have textured walls, it'll pick up something on the textured walls. Those cameras are made to stay stationary and have a 6 foot, at least 6 feet away from the object or the subject. And they need a lot of time to calibrate. So, as soon as you move a camera, you have to recalibrate it. So, anyway, so yeah, those devices, they're not designed for what the camera was intended for. And we talked about it before. You could talk to any electrical engineer, and if you read the SDK, the software developer kit for those devices, it'll tell you the same thing with what I'm saying. I've built a few. That's how I know, and I've experimented with them a lot of time with them. And I'm like, yeah, these things I would not even sell one. So I actually have two of them in my garage that are just sitting there. They've been there for a while. I told Wayne or Mr. Poe that he could have one if he wants it. It's still sitting in my garage. Anyway, all right, done on my rant. So, do you guys want to try the same um, sessions we were doing last week, or do you want to do one more of the Blu-ray?
The one last week should we call revision 4 for right now?
Yeah, Rev 4.
Okay. So there's Rev 4, Rev 3, Rev 2. Okay. Big menu. It's good value.
Yeah, Carl, we did a Blu-ray session. It's pretty interesting. Raina did come through and said, "Miss you," and this was her project. She's the one that kept me telling me to stay on it, and I pushed it away for a while.
Vitrina says, can we do, she wants to do direct response mode, DRM only. That's like Rev 2.1.
Well, I mean, it's Rev 4. I mean, that's all I'm running right now is Rev
Oh,
4.
okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. There was an earlier version of that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm going to document this properly because I know exactly the order it went in. Even the dot 2, dot 2.3. I've got all that down.
So here's the other thing.
Ben.
Yeah, I almost got a freaking. I need to get a new phone, so I almost got an Android. I might switch back to Android. So then I'll be able to run EchoVox no problem. Because I still have the old 1.3 EchoVox on my account for my Google account.
DOS. Deb. MS DOS. C:\\.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
So what do you guys want to do? Because I'll have to switch it up.
As
If you
far
guys
as I
want
know, in terms of the official record, there's almost 7 or 8 different modes. Some are subsections of primary. I mean, just run 6. I don't know. Let's pick a random number. How about the one we did last week? What if throw that in the mix at some point?
I'll do it right now.
Well, I think some people want a Blu-ray too. Just take a vote.
We'll do another. We'll do a session of Blu-ray later. Let me just cue something up. Just reconfiguring everything's.
You know what? It's interesting, Julie. A lot of people have reported ITC operators. Gosh, I know some psychic mediums that after energy is expelled or channeling, that you need to nourish your body and you get hungry and thirsty. I'm starving after these shows. In fact, Marie, I don't know if you're still in the chat when Marie and I do private sessions. We're starving. I mean, afterwards, we're literally famished. It's
I'll do.
exhausting.
When I used to do the shows till 5 in the morning, I literally would get off the show and have to go get breakfast.
Right. Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're almost weak to the point where you feel like your blood sugar's low. You know, you're almost a little shaky. You're like, oh my gosh. You know, like it's only 15 minutes. It's weird.
Exactly.
I get very hungry.
Yeah, my mom made some tacos, so there's some tacos on the stove for me afterwards.
We're gonna show up with like full entrees, like shoveling, eating it. Okay, who's with us tonight? Shoveling food in our mouth because we're just starving. It's the only way we can go on.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll start doing freaking 5 o'clock till we'll start going till 5 in the morning again, Josh.
Right, Julie.
I'll let Josh have the experience that I used to do.
Hey, I've got Red Bull, man. I'm good.
Hey, I got three rock stars in the or monsters in the fridge. So
Whatever we got to do.
no.
5 in the morning.
All right, you guys ready?
Lindsay.
Yeah, Josh has his little juice box ready.
No, you
His
know
little
it's
apple
Saturday
juice
night when I break out a Red Bull. It's
box.
Saturday night. I'm full party mode. I
In
even
his
have I have ice in there too, you guys.
he's got a sippy cup.
This is chilled, you guys. This is chilled Red Bull. I mean, how much more hardcore can you get? Come on.
He's got shots of Jaeger in there also.
Oh, God, just thinking about as I tasted the Red Bull, I thought about how that smells, and I'm just like, oh
Oh,
God.
Jaeger bombs are the best.
Not with Red Bull though. Not
Oh, yes, they are.
I don't know. I've never
Yeah,
had that. I don't know.
yeah, they're good. Okay, so you guys ready?
Serious face. We got to put on serious face.
Yeah. All right. So this is the latest version of the Ghost Box that um is
Kanga said I want Mexican now. I
dude.
know.
Everybody's
I
gonna
know.
go on food runs after the show.
Oh God, I know. Oh, where's the taco truck? Oh my God.
Oh, the taco truck down the street
Oh,
is there till 4 o'clock. So
oh man.
um, what was I gonna say? All right. So this is gonna be
Let's do it.
the new what do we call it, Josh? The
Direct
direct.
response mode, right? It's the pseudo
Um,
random mode.
yeah, it's a pseudo random. It's a Rev 4. This is a like I said, it's the same circuit. Well, it's a new revised circuit of the board that I or for the circuits that I built for Tony Rathman that are in his boxes. But these are two versions. There's two revs after his, so this is a Rev 4. These are set at the frequency is set at what did I set it to? 87.6, 87.5. I think it was somewhere around there. I changed it up. I wanted to see what if because
87.5.
yeah, it was 87.5.
And we talked about on our Wednesday show. I can go into because I did some research on those two frequencies on the FM band, and they're actually very interesting. When you just do some background historical research on them, you actually can pull some technical data about those stations, and they have some peculiar attributes for ITC. We'll talk about that on Wednesday. Yippee!
All
Yay!
right, so you
Technical
guys
talk.
ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Positive?
I'm positive. Let's do it. Were you asking me? Like,
All right, hold on. I need to go in and make a change real quick.
okay.
See, that's the thing about the Mac. I always have to go in and make changes before I can start anything.
The
PC,
core,
I just click and
really?
go.
The,
It's ready to go.
but the
Yeah.
Mac's got the core audio drivers. It's pretty simple.
Oh, I know. I know. I just have to make sure that loopback is all set. I always check because I don't want to start something and then you guys are like, I can't hear the I hear nothing. All right, let's begin.
Okay.
Did it say Dwayne right off the bat?
Next black. Raised object. Beat the mood. 6. X.
Rob is here.
Prisoner. Okay. Too faster.
It's talking about Prisoner again.
Town. The wind.
What's up to that? We're 18.
That make it's the shuffle.
Of his castle.
Holiday. Christ.
That far. November 10th.
November 10th.
$1,000. We'll see. Earth as well.
Okay. Turkish date information.
Only bring it. Very confused. She grew up and through. Cloudy.
The ordinance. And
9.
MFE tree have
The fields of. Sudden.
That was weird. I'm hearing a baby crying in the background.
St. John.
Disembodied baby crying.
But I'm loyal to lead.
They say I wanted to leave.
stable to
Why do you want to leave? Are you trapped?
And sweet.
Who is the baby that's crying?
242.
sometime.
Of Christ. Spectate. I guess.
Young Harry. Began.
Who just said help?
But rather.
Her brother?
It's in the law.
Do you not know?
Of Christ. When.
So long.
According,
We're all.
he heard.
Where's the baby coming from?
Get even more.
Tell me more about the prison.
I just. As
Comfort your. Shall be able.
You're going to tell me more about the prison?
it is.
There is. And for a crook.
Is an imp.
With the hair.
For a crook?
According.
And they're
No.
Information. And Asians.
If anyone. No reason.
Gathered in.
I know.
The hell is that? Is somebody hurting you?
I think.
Well, but he's eating. So then. America.
It's the middle.
shall do.
The 80. The face.
Thank you. Makes it fun. The wallet.
All right, we're going to end that.
The chat is still catching up with responses.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the chat is delayed right now. The responses are still coming in a little late.
I know. I don't know why it does that. It does
Right.
that sometimes.
Right. I don't know if it was okay. I heard water or wallet. Right. Julie says she still hears voices.
Well, here was the thing. So over that, um, I heard a baby crying in the background. Um, am I in a tent? No. Uh, so there was a faint baby crying, and
I'm not hearing anything, Julie.
yeah, I don't know.
Ben, he built a fort in the living room.
Yep. So she said that there's a female speaking. But Ben, I mean, to your question, I mean, it is doing it, it's using an open frequency, so it's set static on um, on 87.5. Um, so it's just set on a static open channel, um, and it does basically like a pseudo random um, sweep, but it's stuck on that particular channel. So you know, it's just weird how it works, but only responses will come through. That's why you don't hear sweeping. You'll never hear sweeping on my circuits.
Well, there is. I mean, there is a margin of error because even through using your circuits over time, every once in a while, I'll get
Yeah, you'll
some.
get bleed.
Right.
You'll
It's
get
depending on where I am, like location.
right.
Just because you can't help it. There's going to be a little crosstalk, if you're just in that location.
Yeah,
But yeah, um, there's only one place that's bothered me with that around here. But where I'm at, I don't really have that issue.
yeah. Where I'm at, I'm near the ocean, so
Right, Amanda.
so um I get a lot of LA station like K Rock is really hard to get in certain locations here in Ventura County, but I pick it up perfect. I think it's
Right,
just because of the ocean, and it's basically a straight shot to LA.
right, right.
There's no hills or any. I mean, it's funny how the radio signals carry pretty far. I mean, there's even stations in San Diego I pick up.
Yeah. Well, AM too at night.
Yeah,
We've had lots of discussions about the ionosphere and how far they
yeah.
will travel at night. It's
Now,
it's very
if I use a shortwave radio, I pick up a lot of submarine chatter because they do a lot of testing out in the Channel Islands.
right.
Um, so yeah, I pick up a lot of submarine chatter if I use shortwave. And I don't know if that's why sometimes we'll pick up like Morse code. We'll pick up some really strange audio coming through. A lot of Morse code though.
Right.
I don't know if that's why. Are sub voices sped up fast? No. There's really even no sweep speed. I mean, it's just doing whatever it's doing. So there's really no way to speed up or slow down the sweep. It's just going to do whatever it's going to do. That's the way that the circuit's designed to do when it's in that mode.
Yeah, Roland, if you get fast voices, you can digitally pitch them down to
Right?
keep the intelligibility of the voices there. but pitch them down so you can hear them a little bit slower. But yeah, they will come in faster or slower at times. You know, Ben, it's when Rob says he's on an open channel like 87.5, it's no different, if you want to consider it direct radio voice or interfrequency recording. I mean, it's a version of that. So yeah, it's not maybe you're making it out to be more difficult than it is. I don't know. But yeah, I understand your point. I mean, it's good to be skeptical with anything. It definitely is.
Yeah, it's basically just DRV.
Right, Roland, right. Yeah, the whispers are really cool. Yeah, I really like the whispers.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Right, Julie? You do, Deb? Okay, so you're monitoring the solar flares. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know you did that.
All right.
Carl, that's a good point. We can talk about that on a future show. I was curious too about that.
With what?
Just the word prisoner, prisoners. Just when that communication comes through. It's a powerful word. If you're only getting a few words across or one word across, whatever the case may be, then it's it's a very powerful word. Could be indicating a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Right, Deb. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I don't know, Kanga. I don't know. That's an excellent point. I'm not sure. I'm asking myself the same question.
What's that?
Prisoners of what? Kanga says.
I don't know. We can try to find out.
Oh, interesting, Mr. Poe.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Okay, so Julie says prisoners that are stuck.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what we heard last week. When we asked about the white light, because we were getting prisoners a lot. So we were asking about the prisoners. I don't remember if somebody asked about the white light or if the white light came through, that the white light, what did it say? Something, the white light
stops the dead?
Stops the dead. And
hey, we talked about this on the last Wednesday show.
Yeah, and then they move, then they graduate to the afterlife.
Right.
That's what it said.
Oh, interesting. So Mr. Post says a priest may generate more responses.
Yeah.
It would be interesting, yeah.
And like I said, I mean, this is...
Good point.
I think, I mean, there's only a couple of people that I know that are using these circuits to do what we're doing now. This is just like I said, it's just a revised circuit. And these circuits are only designed to allow no static to come through, just direct responses. So
interesting. Shmuley says, I heard that there are victims haunting their murderers in prison at night. Screams can be heard from the prison cells, begging to get let out.
Well, here was the funny thing is we heard a scream earlier. There was a scream earlier
Right.
during the last session.
Right. Good night, Ben. Thank you for joining us.
All right, Ben. See
I
you
know
later.
it's late where you are. Thank you so much. Yeah,
What time is it?
that's a good point.
It's 1:20 or
1:20.
1:17. All right, let's do another session.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Oh, wow, Carl.
You guys want to do another one of these sessions? You want to do Blu-ray and then
Yeah,
more
take a vote.
sessions? What do you guys want to do?
Oh, thank you, Marie. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
Good night, Marie.
Thank you so much.
Carl wants to do Blu-ray again. And, all right, so we'll do one more session of what we just did, and then we'll do Blu-ray. And then Josh is going to meet me at the taco truck.
I know, seriously,
go
right?
out there.
Where's the food? I know. We got to stop bringing that up right when the show starts.
I know, right? I'm going to go wake up my son and say, hey, we're going on a food run. Let's go.
I know. As soon as you're done here.
What were you going to ask about tonight, Wayne?
Kanka says, I'm not sure if I should listen to this one. Okay, so
Why?
I might have missed something. Maybe it was something said earlier. I don't know. We were talking about the prisoner theory.
Something about being naughty, meant to be separate from, but too vague. Okay.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
Lindsay.
not going to rush you guys for me to get to the taco truck. Like I
Lindsay's-
said, there's tacos sitting on the stove
Don't rush us to get
waiting for me if I need to.
Stop talking about
I'm
it.
not going to run to the taco truck.
Lindsay says she didn't like the vibe of the last session. Interesting. Interesting observation. Thank you for sharing that, Kanga. That's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
Pay attention to that.
Lindsay gets a certain guy coming through on her ghost box, asking for help.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she heard that. And the funny thing is she's using she has an SB7 and a Sengen that I sent her a while back. So, but she was hearing the same voice coming through.
Len.
All right, so
let's go eat.
It's like the ice cream truck. Everybody just needs to be
right.
flagging down the taco truck.
Right.
All right. So, guys ready? Do you guys want to do another session or what do you guys want? I mean, the same thing we're doing? All right, we're just going to start it up.
Are you doing Blu-ray?
Well, what do you guys want?
I don't know. Julie chooses it is. Anna says yes.
All right. Same thing.
What are we doing?
Same thing.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
That's 800. We see an intersection.
For
It didn't become.
Years ago.
Wait, felt happy.
Please. Hard.
Who's here with us?
Now life.
It's crowd.
Is Cliff or Fred here? Any messages for Jenny?
Very interesting.
See the red house.
From the coast.
In order to.
So long.
But Anthony, the White River.
Surrender.
Piled up in. Very.
Was that asking for Murray?
Constitution.
Was arrested.
Foxy.
Who was arrested?
They were discernment.
Was pleasant.
There's respect.
And I can't.
Who is yeah. Or of course.
Recording.
You can thus giving.
The bracket.
Damn it.
Close. Senate Noah. My friend.
A friend? Is that who you're going to call?
Please extend.
Hitting him.
And I. Send. Stopped all.
I've been doing of you.
Gathering map.
To reconsider. Oh, that.
At this time.
Tony,
It's like they're communicating amongst themselves.
Aquarium junk.
What time is it?
And with a letter, we are
Sunshine.
a breath. From London.
Who's from London?
It's certainly.
It's animal.
They're restraining. What red is it? What's we doing?
Hey, Sam.
So that rebel.
He just said that bitch.
Just two ones.
For brief.
Who's the person that keeps on whispering?
Or do you feel?
Two.
I'll be. Stand
Him too, what?
All things. Blue flag.
Back.
White. You don't know that.
Brittly in.
Bring me eat.
Nor things.
Audio upload. A chicken.
A chicken? You want to eat a chicken?
Creature.
You suck.
You just said you suck?
Anything of it.
She said you suck.
Fantasy. And the boy going.
I guess they're hungry too. They want to eat chickens.
Proclaim. They run. Do not walk. 2-9.
In the script. Respect.
Edit. Uplift.
The first.
And the fan. Can it be?
See, they said a priest.
Free number. Look.
I guess they wanted to do Wayne's idea. Bring on the priest.
We know what they're doing.
Singularity.
Do you think?
2040.
Body is dead. Lineage. John's dead.
I was just.
Title. For
Billionaire.
die.
Independent.
Micah 5.
Word for it. The Mets ended.
Had some.
We're in the bottom.
13. To them.
Country.
Taking off.
That we is struck.
Does anybody need a prayer?
Combining.
Why are you at the bottom?
It's hard to.
Move.
You're telling them to move because you're on the bottom?
Technology.
Been made. Have given.
Hand it up.
Shall be shut. The train.
What?
From my side.
Nothing to it.
House straight.
Can you see us?
Work.
In.
Did I say sometimes?
Go up the third.
Been saved.
She preferred it.
America's.
Earth.
Was created. And then they had.
Slovenia. 23rd.
His umbrella.
All right, let's end this. So I ended it.
I wasn't sure. I mute my mic until I get the all clear.
All clear.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was really interesting.
It was crazy.
No, Dawn, that wasn't.
Nope. Blu-ray's coming. Blu-ray will be up next. I'm pretty sure some of these. Yeah, no, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. It seems like they were like stuck, and it's like they were trying to escape, and somebody was trapped at the bottom. That's how I interpreted it. You
Right.
think that you think that was some of the same people that you were talking to when you were communicating with some people in the prison, Carl?
Thank you, Vitrina. Wow. The voices are familiar.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of crazy though, Wayne. I mean, to because it did say priest again. Yeah, and it sounded like they were arguing, but for them to bring up priest after you said that, that was kind of interesting.
Well, and some people have reported significance with November 10th, which is it's interesting because that date has passed.
Yeah,
And so that's what's really interesting about that. And there were two very meaningful. November 10th meant something to two people. Deb, I believe you were one of them, right? I don't know. I don't know if there's any significance with that.
huh? That's interesting, Carl.
I know there's times if I regularly and routinely do sessions, for whatever reason, I will get consistency with certain responses or certain names will consistently come through for a period of time. And then sometimes it'll change for a while. And then I won't hear from that person or I won't hear those names or words that come through that often. It's
Do you see
interesting.
what Carl said?
No, what did I?
Oh, here.
Where is that?
Damn it, I keep on pulling up the wrong
Yes.
one.
Good night, Vitrina. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. When I ask, oh, Carl says when I asked them about Blu-ray, they said the frequencies help lift them up. Really? Did you hear this on the session, or is this something you did on your own? Wow. Help us to fly up was the words they used.
Look what
Okay.
Wayne said. November 10th. Kissed my first girlfriend in about 1981.
Okay, so that has significance. Kanga, I do apologize. I understand that has very heavy, intense significance to you. That date never passes for me. It haunts me every year. Oh, congratulations, Len. Rob, you got to stop coughing, man.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm getting choked up here by Wayne's
Right.
kisses in
I knew you were.
1981.
I knew you were.
It's choking me up.
I knew you were. Right, Deb. But it's interesting that we've heard that now twice. Wait, have we heard that more? I had to think about it. Very interesting. Okay. Interesting. Deb.
Deb
Right,
knows
Carl.
me too well.
Right.
Deb, you know I'm a smart ass.
Yeah, that last session was odd. And that's what's so interesting about this, even with consistent technology and doing this every week at the same time, even with our own personal research. That last session had a different mood to it.
Yeah. But see, and that's the thing that we're talking about. These
You
sessions,
know,
they always progress, and they're totally different
right.
from the last, which is crazy. I mean, it's never been like that before. I don't know.
I think one would describe it as I feel like it tried to close my throat chakra for whatever reason. It's a very strange feeling.
It was trying to choke me out. Is what it was trying to
Right.
do.
It made me, I don't know, something made me not want to talk after. I don't know. I can't explain it. Could be doing it to myself too. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Deb, in terms of the dark tone. And I usually never have those issues with any of my sessions, at least as long as I've been doing this. Oh my God, Rob, get a room.
Sorry,
Just mute your mic or something. But
I can't. Then I'll mute the show.
oh, okay. I see how this works. I do hope you're okay, by the way. I'm teasing you. I really do hope
I
you're
know.
okay.
I know.
But it was something, yeah, it felt, we talked about sleep paralysis a while ago. I almost felt like I wanted to talk and say something about the session, but I was like, why don't I have anything to say? And it was a very odd session. I
It
had trouble
was odd.
I had trouble finding words for a while. It was weird.
It was a little odd, but
Don't know. Kanga says, I almost feel like something was creeping into the session, bringing with it something each of us individually are upset by. I can't articulate it, but it wasn't good, not just for me. Yeah, Kanga, exactly. Yeah. Very, very well stated.
yeah, I'm tired of coughing up a lung. Been doing it for freaking almost a
Shmooly.
week straight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely biased to the optimistic, happy-go-lucky personality, and that session just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
seems a little different, but like I said, these sessions are different. I mean, we're still in the testing phase of this circuit. So, um,
You know what I think it is, Rob? And again, we could say that we're doing this to ourselves, or I'm psyching myself out, whatever the more proper medical term is. But so often, I think with the Blu-ray and how humans perceive frequencies, the frequencies that you're using with Blu-ray naturally are more uplifting or vibrate or have a more positive feeling. Forget ITC for a second, or trans communication, if you will, but just playing that frequency in a room, right?
right,
It's very light and it makes you feel very airy, almost like you could float off the ground because of the actual science behind the vibration, behind the frequencies or the combination of frequencies you're playing. This last session was not Blu-ray. So I feel like I've been listening to so much of that lately, and I've almost kind of become, I don't want to say biased to it, but I've become very used to it. I haven't run a ghost box and I can't tell you how long because we're doing research in other areas. So when you went back to a previous mode or a version, I don't know what it was, but it just like threw me off. Like my whole body
really?
responded differently to that. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm doing it to myself. It's very possible. So I want to admit that. It could just be me listening to that session. We haven't ran that in a while because we're focusing so much on other things.
Right.
So I don't know if I did that to myself, but everyone else is reporting the same thing. So it makes me wonder.
So, and that's something that we were talking about the
Right,
other.
Carl, right.
We were talking about recently. We were talking about that to Sheena on her show.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
And I just said that I think that we're communicating with something on a different plane, on a different level. Like it's on the
It felt slower, like a slower vibration.
so I need something to drink. Hold on.
Right. Okay. Right, Kanga. Yeah, and I think that's what it is. And again, we can't prove anything. If anything, I can speak in analogy or metaphor, but it seemed like with the Blu-ray, we were getting a higher vibration communication. It feels like we almost as a group got used to that lighter, faster vibration, that communication that seemed very airy and effortless and loving and caring. And this seemed a lot slower. It seemed like it had more darker overtones, and it just, the energy, like when it said move, that energy felt very anxious and very aggressive, very,
Yeah, yeah,
very bullying. And then for me, in my spirit, in my optimism and happiness, I was kind of like, oh, I feel like we're getting pushed around a little bit. And so it makes you wonder if we're using our imagination here, if that was a lower astral level or plane or lower vibration, what did we change? Was it the technology? Was it going back to another revision? Was it our group energy? Did one of us focus on something that threw something off? Did all of us not focus? I don't know. I mean, it definitely felt tangibly different. And I still feel uncomfortable right now. Like no, I mean, I'm good. I just feel like, you ever had that itch on your skin you can't scratch because it feels like it's inside your arm, right? It's like down in the bone. You keep scratching. You're like, why can't I satisfy this? I feel like that all over right now. I'm irritated. I'm irritated right now. That session irritated me. Not you, Rob. Not your coughing. That session irritated me. And I'm out of Red
yeah.
Bull too.
I'm all out of my Monster.
I'm irritated, Rob.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna move over to Blu-ray. So maybe that'll get you out of your irritated mood.
Right.
Just think after wait, what? They did some like changes to Restream, so I'm like seeing all these like pop-ups coming up and I was like, wait, what? Um anyway, I was gonna say something, but I won't.
Yeah, Sandy. No, it's not good for you, but my gosh, otherwise, I don't know how I'd be awake right now.
Just wait. Well, after you get off the show, you can go get a quesadilla.
That's right. No, Mr. Poe, no.
Yeah.
No. Well, no, and I think that's a
No.
situation that's happened with even using a ghost box. It feels like there's times when you can connect with higher communication. Sometimes it feels a little bit lower in nature. Just again, using our imagination. So no, but Blu-ray is different. I don't know that it's better. I don't know that.
No, it's different. Blu-ray is it's higher level communication.
Mr. Poe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't play songs, unfortunately. Well, actually, here I can play these songs, so we won't get copyright strikes. Hold on.
Oh no more songs. No more copyright strikes, please.
No, I know that.
You've got a copyright strike. You've got a copyright strike.
You can hear that, right?
Yes. Carl, I don't know if Blu-ray is aliens. Is it?
It might be possible.
Deb. What is this, Rob?
It's almost like porn.
No, this
Porn
is.
music.
I feel like I'm in Macy's dressing room or something. Going through the mall, like trying to find my son pants, but he won't put on the pants. I'm like, son, you have to try on these pants for school. He's, no, Dad, I don't want to try on the pants. You have to try on the pants. I need to check your size. And then you got that music in the background trying to calm everyone down.
Right.
Right. Okay, well, go get a pretzel. Just try on the pants.
So yeah, that one of that was porn music. It
Oh,
was
I was in.
up-tempo porn music.
That sounded like Macy's dressing room,
No,
kids section.
no, it's modern porn.
How do you know what modern porn sounds like, Rob?
I don't know.
You knew someone was gonna ask that. See,
See,
look at
there,
Len.
there you go. There's modern porn right there.
Len and I had the exact same thought. I'm like, oh. No, this sounds like,
It's modern porn.
I don't know. You can design your Porsche any way. Oh, okay. It kind of sounds like a decade old Porsche, like, presentation at an auto show. Like, that's the music in the background is like the car spinning on the turntable.
Hey, we could bring back the
Flat six,
Ron
direct
Jeremy
injection.
tracks. Hold on to that thought.
Yeah, Mr. Poe, music for turn CD over now. Len, I am not built to do porn movies. No, Rob, don't do that. No. Let's.
Come on.
No, Rob,
All
you're
right.
not actually playing. What are you
Well,
doing?
I used to have all those tracks. Remember?
Oh, the music tracks. Okay.
Yeah, we used to play Ron Jeremy's 70s tracks. All right. Anyway, with that said,
Julie. What statement, Kanka? Oh, song for you dancing on the ceiling as well. Oh, what Len said, right?
anyway. Okay, so let's go. You guys ready?
No.
You guys still want, or we want to talk about Ron Jeremy some more?
We got to refocus. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we're gonna do new concept ITC porn tracks. Josh is gonna be the engineer.
No, I don't want anything to do with that.
No, you're gonna be the audio engineer for this project.
After that last session, I don't know. Got to shake that off. No, I didn't say that, Kanga. Len said that. No, I didn't say that was Len's quote, Kanga.
Hold on. All right, we got to do this now.
It's not aliens for Carl.
No, we can't do that. I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it.
Oh my gosh. Tell the truth about what? What did I miss? Len says at timestamp 1:53 and 45 seconds in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Len Dorman states, quote unquote, Len Dorman states, quote unquote, I am not built to do porn movies. That was not my quote.
Wait, what?
God. So much miscommunication from a group that our only job is to listen to communication. How do you, oh my gosh, it blows my mind how we started a podcast and a whole ITC thing about this miracle of communication, and it always comes back to paddles.
Oh, you wearing your assless chaps?
No, I'm not actually. No, I'm not. I'm looking at the ITC project I'm building here on my desk, wondering why it always comes back. Like as hard as we try to divert everything and stay on topic. And it's not like I can sit here and talk about pulse width modulation now. I mean, oh, Josh said pulse, so I mean, that's it. I think once we cross that line, that's it. So glad my cousin left. she at least stayed during the part where we were experimenting. She call my mom tomorrow. Yeah, the show is really good. No, they experiment. It's really interesting. It's very friendly conversation. The group is very nice. Boy, did she leave in time.
No, I got to
Oh,
find the track, and then I can queue one up and play it. But I just can't just play it because I would have to screen it first, and I can't screen it while we're
yeah.
doing.
Let's. We're not gonna. Okay, first of all, there's a lot. I have a lot to say about what you want to beta test screen on our show live. There's so much to say about that. Oh my god.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started.
She was on earlier, Sandy. Her name was Marie. She was under her cat's name, Oscar. And I'm just so glad she left when she did.
All right, let's go. Are you looking for Carl? Somebody said Kanga. Said Carl again. Some prisoners again. That's weird. Yeah, King, I was just thinking that. There's a male voice asking for help. What do you think of Josh's pedal fetish? Is that inappropriate?
Help. That's what I'm saying to myself, Sylvia. Help.
Yeah, and Josh does have a secret password. Josh's safe word is password.
I heard someone laughing.
Are you laughing at Josh?
Thank you, Deb.
There's some really faint voices coming through. What is your species? Do we need some type of key? Is Warren a place or a name? They're saying the number 6. You're saying to be careful? The hell?
A male said, "I can hear you." They can hear you, and she said, "I'm good."
Hmm.
Really quiet.
Go ahead and stop it.
No, 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 no.
No?
No, there was a female talking. There was a female like starting to actually, I feel like, get a little bit louder, and she was speaking in sentences. Unless there's someone else in the room talking with you. Literally right at the end.
Yeah, someone was going to come in. That's why I turned it off.
There's no one else in the room with you, right? I mean, it was a
No.
female talk. It sounded like, I thought I heard a male say, "They can hear you," or something to that effect. And then she said, "I'm good." It was really quiet. And then she started like talking to this male. It wasn't to us. And she started speaking in sentences and was getting louder, and everything else got quiet, and I could hear her like
It's
40 or 50 decibels below full scale. I mean, it was just crazy. I can't wait to hear that back on replay.
But yeah, she's been talking really faint, which is kind of trippy.
Yeah, that I really want to listen back to that. There was a lot of tone in that, and it sounded like something was concerning us and talking to this male, and she sounded passionate about something. So she was talking with passion to this male in a lot of tone. Boy, I hope I wasn't dreaming that.
Yeah, that's so. Here's the thing. I honestly,
Right, Deb.
honestly, I think we're yeah, like what
Wow.
Kanga said. I think we're getting really absorbed when Blu-ray is in session. Um, it's like we're more engaged. It's weird. They're sucking us in more. That's how
Okay.
it feels.
In fact, it was so noticeable. I was going to ask you immediately, Rob, before, because if I didn't bring up my hand and say don't stop it, I was going to say, is there someone else in the room with you, like a female talking? I mean, that's
No, there
how
wasn't.
it
There
was
wasn't.
becoming that obvious.
Yeah, no, there's not.
Wow. Yes, Lindsay, it does. That's true. Okay. Interesting.
It's getting crazy.
Yeah, and I'm noticing even between now, like when we tried the different revisions tonight, they definitely are starting to feel different. They're separating themselves and their identities.
Right.
And and you and I talk about the theory all the time. We can't prove this, but it seems like the different sessions and different combinations of frequencies, tone, noise, speed, frequency. I mean, there's so many different variables, but they all seem to achieve different type of communication. I don't know how else to say it. Again, in
Yeah.
theory, we can't prove any of this.
So, Carl, here's the funny thing. So with this frequency
Maybe, Don. I don't know.
that I worked on, um, this was the closest that I can get to, and I even got confirmation with that woman coming through that the frequency, it's just not right yet. But this was, I cleaned it up a little bit. I just I worked on it just a little bit. I didn't want to change it up too much and steer away from where it was. It was because she said it was close, but not quite there yet. So this was as close as I can get it. So this was like just me cleaning it up just a little bit more, just adding a little bit more. I guess it wasn't as deep as bassy, I just lightened it up a little bit, and so that's basically where I came up with this. And you're right. Like some of the other frequencies I was playing with, it was a little harsh. Um, but this makes it a little bit easier. But if you listen to that tone in the background, you'll actually hear voices coming through.
I'm hearing communication. In fact, I've gotten to the point now where I try and block out what's being spoken in, high intensity or amplitude. I'm most curious now about the quietest communication, especially when I heard that female literally start speaking passionately in sentences, what sounded like to me at the time. And I'm hearing those whispers, I'm hearing that communication a lot more. And remember, had you had not brought up that one voice that said the vibration, it's not right yet, or what we speculate that's what's being said,
Right.
that would have remained buried in the Blu-ray
Right.
communication. You never would have pulled that forward. It was there, but you had to pull it forward. And look what you pulled forward. It was one of the most compelling key components of communication that's been received so far on Blu-ray, in my opinion. I mean, just how clear and obvious that message was.
Yeah. I mean, next week, because it is getting a little late, and no, it's not because I want to go get tacos. It's not about that. I just know that some of you are on the East Coast, um, and I know it's pretty late. I wish there was more time. But if you guys want to concentrate just on Blu-ray next week, we can do that. I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys want to do.
They're eating
And then we can
sandwiches.
make it happen.
Right.
So just let me know what you guys want to do next week. But
Yeah, good pen. Len brings up a good point. Is it late or early on the East Coast? You know, Rob, I've got to take a stand here with Deb. Like, Deb, you and I may be the only ones for this, but Deb says, Rob, we need another Blu-ray to close this out properly. I know it's going to be 2 versus, however many else want to sign off.
I know I'm just a little. I'm ready to tap out. It's just because I've been up since I didn't take a nap today. I took maybe a little cat nap before I got on, just
Right.
because I don't know if I would have made it through
Right.
this late if I didn't catch a little, 15-minute nap beforehand. Um, but I've been up since like 6 o'clock this morning.
Oh,
So
geez. Eesh.
yeah, I got up
Uh-oh.
early and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just stayed up.
Oh, I better back out of the room here. I think I started a war.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I sorry. I mean, I'm just really, really tapped.
Yeah, if we hear the horn outside, honk honk, the taco truck,
No,
Rob's just running out to get food.
yeah, no. I'm just a little tapped.
Dawn says, "Okay, chant for 5 minutes." Wow.
But
Yes, Dawn, I can see your text. Well, I'm not Rob Hernandez, so why did I answer? Rob, Dawn has a question for you.
yeah, I can see your text. Well, your comment, whatever. I think you just sent me something on Facebook.
Len. At least you have to read Len's comment.
What'd she say?
I've got to scroll. Hold on. The chat, for whatever reason, now it just started. The comment is Josh. I made the not for porn comment because I have a face made for radio, a voice made for calling pigs, and a body made for science fiction.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's such a good sense of humor. Len, that's. Dawn says,
You guys are funny.
you can see Dawn's message, right? I can see it. You can see it, Rob?
What?
Dawn's text.
Where is it? Oh yeah. No,
She
I
wants to
did.
know if we can see her message. Apparently, okay, she's on Facebook.
Let me see something. Hold on a sec.
She's going to call in that order ahead of time. So when the truck shows up, it's ready to go.
No, I got to drive across town to go to the taco truck. It's
Oh, you
not,
do? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had
not local.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, Dawn. Yeah, there's some issue with Facebook.
Oh, there is?
Well,
Oh,
she made.
forget Facebook.
Dawn's trying to see our messages. We can see yours, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think. I don't. She can't pick up the YouTube messages. Yeah, Dawn, if you can, we are on the Pair Awakening channel on YouTube, the live 3 a.m. ITC Sessions. If you click on that, if you can.
If you can.
Taco truck drives around town with Rob's circuit in random scan. So
Right?
instead of music, it's just a random scanning ghost box. People are like, I don't know what's going on with this truck's radio, but the tacos are great. Yeah, see, Julie, I tried, you guys.
You tried to do what?
We're having a family discussion here. See, here's the thing, Rob. See, they asked for a 5-minute session, but 5 minutes have gone by, and we talked about taco trucks. So now we got to think about, well, could we have done a 5-minute session in that amount of time? And it's going to be taking sides. We're not going to talk. We're going to be passing each other, going to the bathroom, not speaking. It's going to get all
I know.
awkward. Right, Len. A taco truck is a food truck that sells tacos. That is correct. Right. It took us 5 minutes to come to the conclusion that taco trucks sell tacos.
Oh my god. You guys are funny.
Carl's like, whatever it takes. Sylvia's got to, well, hey, you know.
I know, I'm just beat. All right, so we're gonna end it. Sorry, guys.
And
We'll
Dawn can finally see us. Okay. Dawn, next Saturday we will be doing this live. Please join us on YouTube so you can see everyone's comments. Everyone can see yours.
So it looks like we know what we're gonna be doing next week.
Deb.
Next week we're gonna be doing
Bye, Lindsay.
we're gonna be doing lots of Blu-ray sessions. All right. So Wednesday, what are we doing Wednesday?
I don't know if anyone's going to show up Wednesday based on how the end of the show went. I think this is it, Rob. Thank you guys for supporting the show as long as it's been on, and yeah, we'll figure it out Wednesday. We'll recap the show. We'll talk about Blu-ray and the different experiments, responses. Oh, and we have Sheena Metal coming on Wednesday. That's going to be awesome. She has some amazing stories. Very incredibly talented psychic. So please show up for Sheena Metal.
Yep. All right. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and see you guys Wednesday at 8 o'clock Pacific time. And thanks for watching.
Thank you,
See,
everyone.
that's why I don't want to keep talking too.
Then
I'm
sign
just
off.
hacking.
Thank you, guys.
All right.